Hi, Better Photography readers, back again, and this time we are with Gary Fong. Gary Fong happens to be somebody extremely interesting because he's got all these very interesting products, especially for flash photography. We have Gary Fong here with us, who's going to talk to you about his own personal story.
Okay, so the way that I got into this diffuser business, and I'll show the products in just a second, is I was operating a lab in the United States. I was a wedding photographer for 20 years. I shot 1,000 weddings during that 20 years, but that was mostly film. Then we started a lab where you could take the negatives, we would scan them, and then we would put the prints on the internet, and then also we would print them directly off the digital scan. So those pictures were beautiful. Then the digital cameras came out. It was like the Kodak DCS 520. Did they actually come out to?
They were demonstrated in India. They were put up in India, but nobody actually bought them.
Well, they're $20,000 right now. And then the Canon 20D came out. And then the Nikon D2. Anyway, they were terrible cameras because before they really got digital figured out, the metering wasn't that sophisticated, because with a negative you could kind of miss it by quite a bit, and the lab would fix it.
Some latitude.
A lot of latitude, yeah, like 3 stops more range. So now I'm in the position of having the biggest digital lab in the United States. I'm getting all of these images from wedding photographers that were primarily our customers, and they're very blown out, especially with flash. You have one person 4 feet in front of another person. This person's completely blown out, and you can't see anything back there. There was no mid-range detail. So that's kind of, we sold the company, and then I retired. I was 42. I moved to France from Canada. Well, Canada and Los Angeles to France. And then, but I was always thinking, how come this looks so bad? How come it always looks so terrible? So then, while I was thinking about it, what flash is it's a parabolic reflector. It looks like this. So that type of flat, harsh look is understandable because this is very much like a car headlight. It's exactly the shape of a car headlight. And let's turn it on. Let's do a flash. Low batteries, I bet. Anyway, so if it's low batteries, then I can't demo at all. Okay. So then diffusers came out. And then the diffusers came out were simply a cap that went over this. And the caps were made with kind of a frosted material, just like our dome. This is actually meant to be frosted. We put a dye in here so you can't see my fingers. And that's frosted. But the problem with frosting is that you lose power passing through the material. So all the diffusers at the time were literally this, same shape, 1 inch by 2 inches.
That is what is being used in India all the time, even today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And then sometimes people will put it at a 45-degree angle. That gets maybe some bounce and maybe some forward and all that. But then what happens when you go vertical? Right. You're going to go like that? Well, that's, unless you have a sidewall, it's kind of a mess. You can go like that, but then you don't have much surface area. Right. So this lampshade, I was looking at it, and it had the room was completely beautifully lit. If you stand this close, 4 feet back, 6 feet back, you still look the same. Right. And then the room, the furniture looked like a furniture ad, rather than a flashlight. Right. So I thought, how come we don't have that for flash? That would be the answer. So okay, you want to hear the funny story or okay? Well, the funny story is I was on a plane, and in the in-flight magazine they had all these ads for, rental cars, hotels, vacation packages, and one had a plastics manufacturing ad, and I thought, this is the worst ad placement I've ever seen. What is a plastics factory doing advertising this? And it just, I thought it was so dumb that I made it a point to do business with them. I just wanted to meet them and, and maybe be the only customer ever. So I was trying to think, well, what could I possibly make? I could make my hand, but, nobody would care. And then I realized, well, wait a minute, this lamp thing, that's what I want to do. So the first one was plastic. It was hard plastic on hard plastic. I made one for the Canon 550 EX, 550 EX2, and then one for the Nikon SB800. So 2 models, and it was plastic, and it was this big, and so it would fall off. But at least it was the first time that you had a lampshade. So the lampshade actually did a couple things. It brought the light way up high. So that was beautiful. But also, I'll kind of sneak into a little bit of this is generation 4. So we've been at this about 6 years now, and we've sold about 500,000 of them. Not that many in India. Okay, so, but anyway, so this is what we have, and that's cool and everything like that for shooting horizontal. I have an open top, and I have this height. But if I want to shoot vertical, this is what I do with all my products. I turn the button backwards like that, because as you'll notice, the look of the diffuser stays the same no matter how you look at it. So why don't I turn it like that? And if I go like that, now I can shoot vertical or horizontal quickly. Without a flash bracket, because when I shoot vertical, now I've got this nice distance from the lens and a beautiful soft light. So I'll do some sample pictures of you, and then maybe you can take these files. And so we're not in a very pretty room, but that's okay. I think I have enough flash to shoot. It's just demos. Nope, there's no batteries in here. Sorry guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh wait, it's on. We'll try it. Okay. Nope, no batteries. Man, I tell you, we go through the batteries. You will have to pause.
Dear readers, till we get a new fresh batteries, we have to stop here. We will continue it in the next part. Thank you.